Hey Grace, have you gotten a chance to see After Yang yet?
No, I haven't, but I really want to. It's now showing in select theaters and on Showtime.
Exactly. Ryan got a chance to watch it this weekend and is eager to share his thoughts.
Let's hear it, Ryan.
There is no something without nothing. What's up, sneak peekers? My name is Ryan Schwinn, and that is just one of the many somber and beautiful lines from A24's latest release, After Yang. After Yang premiered first at the Cannes Film Festival last year and released in theaters and on Showtime this past weekend. The film stars Colin Farrell and Jodie Turner-Smith as a couple raising an adoptive daughter. In order to give her a better understanding of her Chinese heritage, they purchased a used synthetic sibling, an android that is full of facts about China's history and culture. This is Yang. But when Yang malfunctions, the family's journey to repair him gives them access to his memories, and After Yang unfolds into a low-key but intimate sci-fi drama that ponders questions of humanity, identity, and family. The first element to note here is the cast, and After Yang's ensemble really sells the story. Colin Farrell, one of the greatest indie actors of our generation, gives a wonderful performance, merging the yearning to understand his robotic son with the melancholy of knowing he might have to say goodbye to him forever. It was great being able to see him kill it in both this and The Batman this past weekend. He really is a treat in both films. Elsewhere in the ensemble, Lou Richardson does well in a small but complex role. The mystery behind her character's identity drives a lot of the plot, so even if she's not in it much, her performance is very important. Perhaps the most vital performance was given by Justin H. Min, who shines as the titular Yang. Believing Yang's artificial nature but also empathizing with him is essential for the film to succeed, and he knocks it out of the park. I don't remember seeing him in anything before, but I for sure will be looking forward to what he does next. After Yang is directed and co-written by the famed video essayist Kogonada. He is a wonderful writer-director, and even though this is only his second film, I definitely think that he deserves to be more well-known than he is. His debut, 2017's Columbus, was one I missed in its initial release, but I saw it last summer and absolutely loved it. Kogonada's eye for framing both the narrative and the visuals is incredible, and while I think Columbus is better than After Yang, that doesn't mean that After Yang doesn't have lots to offer. Its low-key take on a science fiction world gives the film a wonderful atmosphere, and it looks incredible given the budgetary restraints. The visual effects are bolstered by stunning cinematography and production design that give the world a very honest and lived-in feeling to it. These elements help anchor the narrative in reality, which makes its portrait of memories and humanity that much more intimate. All that being said, because After Yang reaches for something much more ambitious, it has a tougher challenge than Columbus did in terms of selling the audience on the story with the budget available. After Yang's ambitious story pays off, but I will admit I wasn't as emotionally affected as I was by Columbus, which had me thinking for quite some time after the credits stopped rolling. I do think After Yang occasionally gets lost in itself. There's an editing choice where some of the lines are heard more than once from separate perspectives, and while I appreciated that choice and it enhanced certain scenes, in other scenes it was a little distracting. After Yang is a solid effort though, and it's a crisp hour and a half, which is always a good thing in my book. If you'd like to see it in theaters, you should, but the film is also streaming on Showtime and I watched it there without problems. All in all, I'll rate After Yang a 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I definitely recommend you check it out when you get the chance.